Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Jerusalem's Playroom. My name is Jamika, and I am uploading this video. And first, I just want to say to everyone, thank you for those who watch. I pray that you are having a wonderful day, a blessed day, and you may not have a whole lot of money, but you have your health, you have close people that love you, and you are just at a point in your life where you are enjoying peace, and you have come to the realization that peace is far more so greater than money. Even though you may can use money, but just being at a point in your life where you are at peace, that means a whole lot to you. It's so much I want to say in this video, and I have not been uploading videos because something was brought to my attention. As a YouTube content creator, I realized that there are so many talented people that are on this platform and other platforms who have a passion to do what they are doing. They enjoy doing it. They don't mind sharing their ideas. And they just do it to show somebody, hey, this is a way you can turn this in it, and some of them have gotten a lot of followers, some of them have plaques. And there are those, and for the ones who've done that, they'll have the plaques. They really put in the hard work. They went out and they did their research. They put in a lot of hard work for their channel. And many of them, that may be their livelihood, that may be their source of income. Yet, what I am realizing is that there are also individuals who don't have any creativity. Let me just be honest. They don't have any creativity. So what they do is they'll spend all of their time and all of their energy looking at these individuals who put in all this work and try to steal their ideals so that they can get the same amount of likes, the same amount of views, that status or whatever. And it can sometimes be people that are close to you, like your family members or so-called friends who never supported you and your ideals and what you decided to do, never thought about doing anything that you're doing. You could have said, hey, I'm doing this, follow me, I got a channel up, what you like. They don't like, and I'm talking about family and friends, they don't like your posts. They don't like anything that you say, or when you tell them what you're doing, they laugh at it. They never support you. Yet you'll turn around and then one day all of a sudden they're doing exactly the same thing that you was doing. And you're sitting up here saying, well, I never knew that you were into that. You never mentioned that when I shared what I was doing with you. Never said that they were into collecting toys, never said they were into making baskets, never said that they were into anything related to children, never said that they were trying to, none of that. They just, or whatever channel you're doing, somebody just copying and mimicking you. And it's not that you are saying, well, it's not that you're coming from a place of jealousy or hate. It's just like, well, why you didn't share when I came to you about this? Why you didn't share that? And for me, when I was doing the playroom, saw so many people starting to say they were doing this thing, and I'm like, well, why you didn't say nothing? We could have shared ideas or something, or maybe we could have, worked together. But sometimes, yet I'm not gonna say, but sometimes in life, that's what we have. There are a group of people, and I mentioned this before in the video, who don't have any creativity. The universe is so big. All of us can do, there can be 100 people doing the same thing, but yet out of those 100 people, there's going to be something different that each one of them do. And somebody will sit down there and research all these 100 people and then use that to create something bigger for their platform. Nothing's wrong with that. What I'm saying is they never wanted to do that. They just said, oh, well, they got this amount of views, they got these plaques, so I want to do that. And they do it, but yet where is the creativity? That's what I'm saying. That where is the creativity? What are you doing it for? So I am saying this because be careful who you follow on these platforms, because you don't know what these individuals, what they have really going on outside of their channels. You don't know what they're into, and you can just be following them, and they can be leading you somewhere that you don't need to go. Okay? Now, I am saying all of that to say, and I'm not coming out of a place of hate. I am not, because like I said, the universe is big for all of us. Yet when this individual, when I saw this lady, when it was shared to me what she was doing, I called somebody and they was like, well, what are you doing? And I'm like, she just the exact same thing. And my question is, when did you started getting into this? When did you started? What made you want to? I have so many questions, but I'm not doing this for profit. I'm not doing this for money. I'm just doing it because I enjoy doing it. So I decided that what I was going to do, if I follow somebody else's channel, I want to give that person credit for what they uploaded, because the idea didn't come from me. I just went to their channel and I saw it. And YouTube has a thing where they say you can tag somebody in there. And I don't tag people in there because I don't want those people on that platform coming to my platform. I just wanted to just say, hey, I'll say their name, and if somebody want to go there. But I guess that's how it goes. I don't know. I'm new at this, and only thing I'm just making a point about is how you as an adult, you as a YouTube creator, content creator, how you may decide to start doing something, and then somebody in your family or close friend look at you and say, oh, I want to do that. And look at you and then follow the channel. Then all of a sudden you watching their channel and you like, when did they started liking this? And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But like I said, the universe is big for us all. And creativity comes from the divine source. So with that being said, what I wanted to show you guys is I used to work at Chick-fil-A. And which is why I try to smile a lot, because your smile is a part of your uniform when I was working there. I don't know how long, times may have changed. Well, as a cashier, when you were hired at Chick-fil-A, whatever your position is, you were trying to work on that position. So when I was a cashier, there were customers who would come up to me all the time. Some would smile, some would not. When they came up to me, I did not know these individuals, and they would come up and they would talk. It got to the point that I even knew exactly what they were going to order. So one guy used to come up all the time. He used to order a number one combo, which was a Chick-fil-A sandwich, the waffle fry, and a drink. His drink was a fruit punch. When I would see him, I would tell the bagger, make me a number one combo to go ASAP. They said it's not on the screen. I said, I know, just make it ASAP. So they would make it for me because I saw him. I'm still taking my other customers. And when I'm taking my other customers, when they were telling me their order and they gave me their drink that they wanted, I would make their drink while I'm listening to them, and I ask them, what you like in these sauce? So that way, once I get their bag, I put the sauce in their bag. They got their condiment, their like towels and stuff, paper towels from on the outside. But I would give them their drink. So when he came up, I just handed him his meal and he gave me his money, rung it up. And I would say, don't make that on the screen. I already got it. So they would delete it off. So I did that so much. This guy never smiled. He was of a different race from me. And I just felt compelled to serve him. I just felt compelled to serve him. So one day he came and I said, "You're going to get your usual?" No one was around. He said, "No, I'm going to switch it up today. I'm going to get the nuggets. I want an 8-piece nugget." So it was shocked. I was shocked. And he said, "I got something I want to give to you." And he wanted me to come. When we got to talking, I didn't understand why this guy, started talking to me. And he came and he gave me this book titled The Dream Giver. He gave me this book and my life was instantly changed. I don't know this guy's name. I was working at Chick-fil-A in Brookwood Mall. He came and gave me this book. He told me he wanted me to come where he was at. They was doing something. I never went. I was young at the time, a young mom. Was I married? Yeah, I think I was married. Just young, or dating or something like that. My mind wasn't into things like I am now. But he gave me this book. And this is why I'm showing you guys this book, because whatever your dream is, whatever divine source is given to you, nobody can take it away from you. They can try to copy and mimic all day long, but it's not authentic, it's not divine, because it wasn't given to them by the infinite divine creator. As a YouTube content creator, and I'm gonna admit, it hurted me a little bit because I just couldn't understand why she wanted to do the same thing that I was doing. I was just doing it out of joy. When I did, actually what it was, guys, I made a gift basket. When I made the gift basket, I gave the gift basket to her daughter at a birthday party. All the kids came and all the kids loved the birthday gift. They flocked around it. They wanted one. Okay? Excuse me. So the thing of it is that she did not know, or she doesn't know. Many of you may not know that my profession when I first started out in college was child development. So by me being in child development, I didn't graduate. I changed my degree over to business. In child development, you have to learn about the development of a embryo, to a fetus, to a baby, to a had to know the difference between an infant and a baby, an infant and a toddler, an infant and a preschooler. It was just amazing to me that all of this basically was child development, was based on children, the development of a child concerning playing. So when the kids flocked around that gift, and I was saying to myself, I was like, okay, so I'm on the right path. So I started doing it and doing it and doing it more. And when I started doing it more, it was just amazing. Okay? Now, going back to the Dream Giver, I went to a store, Home Goods. And guys, I went there. It was a big old warehouse. I was just walking around, but I ended up buying some things from there. I was looking for some curtains. I asked this young lady a question. I said, because it was my first time really buying something from there. I went with my sister in the past, but she likes it. But anyway, I have gotten older. A young lady that I used to work with at JCPenney. I worked in retail. So I had a lot of jobs, okay? She came to me and asked me what my name was. And I told her. And she said, "You don't remember me?" And I still to this day do not remember this young lady. She told me her name. She said, "You made a basket for my daughter." And it came up on my timeline on Facebook. Yo. I said, "Are you sure it was me?" And I said, "Ma'am, forgive me." I said, "I've gotten older." I said, "I do not remember you. I do not remember this young lady." So she went through her phone. She said, I'm going to pull it up and show you. She kept scrolling. I said, you probably don't have. She said, no, I'm finna show it. So she kept scrolling and scrolling. And she pulled the basket up. And when she showed me the basket, guys, the basket was so beautiful. I said, you sure it was mine? I said, I don't think I made it. She said, yes, you did. But the basket had my tag on it. And I started crying. Because just to see that child playing with that basket, something that I created, brought me joy. Because it made me think about, as a child, how I was at peace. And when you look at all these adult content creators and how they play, people judge, and it's like, this is our peace. This is my peace. And to see someone want to, talk down about it, or don't encourage you, look at your videos and your family at that. I don't expect anybody to like my videos or, subscribe. And I've always said that because I don't want to interfere with anybody's free will. And plus, you don't know me. Yet when you have family and friends who you talk to on a daily basis, and they look at your information and they joke and make fun of it, and you're sharing it with them, and then they say, okay, well, hey, I want to do this. You can do it, fine. But are you the dream giver? Who did your dream come from? Who are you being inspired by? Who is leading you down this path? Because some paths that you go down are not led by the infinite divine creator. And that's what I'm seeing right now. And I'm speaking on this. And if it's, again, people are going to have their own judgments. And if you seem like I'm judging, then, hey, it's just fact. It's just what I see. And so now I've gotten a call. And most of my calls come from my children. Mom, somebody needs help. Mom, somebody needs this. Somebody needs that. I'll pay you. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I can use the money. Don't let me get in front of this camera and tell you that the money don't matter. Because whatever they give me concerning the money, I go and buy something else to give it to somebody else. The Dream Giver. This book is by Bruce Wilkinson with David and Heather Kropp, and is author of the #1 New York Times bestseller, The Prayer of Jabez. So I have that book, but he gave me this one first, and I'm going to read it again. It has a lot of stuff in here, and as you know, guys, I usually, when I read a book one time and I like it, I don't go back over it, but I'm going to read it again. I appreciate this guy for giving me this book, and I do not know his name. I'm grateful. And I'm grateful for this other individual. I forgot his name. I used to work with. He came up to me and said, you are a very spiritual person. When he said that, I looked at him. I said, you see that on me? He said, oh, yes. People look at your life. For the ones who saw me and joked and laughed and called about me and talked about me, it hurted. But just to hear that one person say they see the Spirit of God on you, or they see something in you, or they see something on you in your aurora, that lets you know that you're on the right path. It's just one person. A lot of times we look for a lot of groups of people and things like that. No, it's one person that can speak into you and say something to you like you're on the right path. I'm speaking that into you, on the right path. Be encouraged. I have so much inside me, and I was at a place of hurt because I was just like, why? The place that I was at the hurt was like, you heard people talking about this as little girl stuff. You heard people saying it was childish, and you didn't speak up in my defense. But yet now you wanting to do the same thing. It's like, wow. People are going to support who they want to support. They're going to follow who they want to support. We don't have no control over that. Only thing I have control over is what I'm doing and making sure it's lining up with divine source. So I have a haul. I have some things I want to talk about. But first, I just want to upload this video to let you guys know that as an adult, as a YouTube content creator, to the ones who are linked to the divine source, I see it. To the artists, to the people that are doing stuff with their hands, to the reborn doll artists who can take a paintbrush and paint the hair on a doll head, who can take to the doll artists who can take a palette of paint and paint a face on a blank doll and make a face that looks so realistic, to people who can take a plant and make all sorts of things. I know these people are connected to divine source. That's why I follow them, because nothing that they do is letting me know that they are copying somebody else. They are connected to divine source. And when you look at them, you can see just the tone of their voice, just beautiful. Some people I can look and I can see, I say, okay, well, they just got this from somebody else and they just tweaked it a little bit. Okay, I see what they're doing and they're making it. And I've been following people. I've been following people for like 10 years, and I've seen how their channel has blown up. I was not able to handle that large amount of people, because with that, you get different type of spirits in, and some of those channels had to revamp things and adjust their lifestyle and adjust things, because it brings in a lot of, are you able to, can you handle being famous? Can you handle being in people coming up to you all the time? Can you handle the negative comments? Can you handle the negative talks and stuff like that? If you can, you're ready. You are ready. No, nobody wants that, but it's all a part of that. Then once you do get that bigger platform, that's when things really, you get up there with the big dogs. You get up there with the people, the people above the people. Can you handle that? Because sometimes you can get so high up and you get up there and then you realize, oh, wait a minute, you be looking for God in the room, and the infinite divine creator ain't nowhere in there. Can you handle that? Get this book, guys. The Dream Giver. If you haven't, you can rent it, check it out from your local library. I wanted to show you that to inspire you guys and let you guys know that it's okay. It's okay. And I like I said, please understand, I'm not coming, and I keep saying that because the universe is big. I'm not coming from a place that I want you to excel in your baskets. I want you to excel in your toys. I want you to excel. I want that for you. I really do. But that question is going to come up one day. Somebody going to say, well, what inspired you? What made you get into this? How long have you been doing this? When did you get this idea? When those questions start coming, are you going to lie or are you going to be truthful? I can't paint. Yet if I decide to put up a paintbrush, hey, I was inspired because I wanted to learn how to do this. So I took a class. I wanted to learn how to sew. I wanted to learn the different stitch patterns. I wanted to learn how to plant. And so I started watching these channels and stuff like that and just try to do it. Did it come? No, somebody showed me how to do it. It didn't come to me. I just happened to say, hey, I want to learn how to do something, and it was there. Maybe that person did decide that, hey, I wanted to learn how to do this, and I just followed Jamaica. I just wish that I would have known sooner. We could have been together. But I could be wrong, okay? All I just want to, again, is let you know that Creativity comes from the divine. Whatever your passion is as a child, I've always asked people these 3 questions. What is it that you wanted to be when you were a child? What was it that you could sit and you can do and just have fun doing it? That is your passion. That is your calling. Whatever it was, even if you decide, well, I like dealing with rocks. Don't go to that, study that, whatever your calling is. Everybody's not meant to be a doctor. Everybody's not meant to be a lawyer. Everybody's not meant to be a police officer. Everybody's not meant to be a fireman. Everybody's not meant to be a nurse. Sometimes God needs some good housekeepers. Sometimes there are videos out here right now where there are women and men out here cleaning houses. There are jobs for people like that. There's even the folks don't want to deal with that. That's nasty. Some people are called to do that. It's not all clean like some of the other jobs. You may not be behind the desk. You might be out in the field. Some people are not good at driving. Some people may need a person to go driving and picking up groceries and medicine and stuff. What I'm saying is there's a calling on all of our lives. We do not have to copy anybody. There is a job for all of us. We are all here as humanity to work together. I'm going to end here. As a former worker at a hospital in the operating room, the doctors got paid the high dollar. The doctor couldn't perform his job without the anesthesiologist, without the nurses, without the techs, without the surgical techs, without the PCAs, without the cleaning crew. The doctor could not do his job if the surgery area was dirty. So people going in there to clean up blood, to empty out the suture box, they're thinking like they're the lowest of the low. No, your job is just as important as a doctor. He or she couldn't do their job without you. We put so much emphasis on the people at the top, but people forget about the people who is holding the people at the top up. Everybody always talk about the pyramid scheme and we are here at the bottom. We are greater in number. They need us. We are powerful. Yeah, we may not be here, but we do a good job at cleaning. We know how to sanitize stuff. I'm laughing because my husband told me, I know I said I'm going to let this be last one. He said, I know you did the garbage. I said, what made you say? He said, you're the only one that tied a knot in the garbage can like that. The reason why I tied a knot in the garbage can was because I worked at rallies. I was responsible for changing the garbage can, and the manager told me, she said, Jamaica, you would get tired of people don't just put trash in the trash. They throw it on the outside. Sometimes they'll put a full beverage drink in there, and the bags that they used to order wasn't worth nothing. So I would double and sometimes triple the bags so that way to make my job easy. I can go in there and take the first bag out. If it got a hole in the second bag, I catch it and I can fill it back up. And I would tie it in a knot so that whatever heavy would fall in there, the garbage wouldn't go in. Because I got tired of cleaning up on the outside because there were bugs and stuff. That was part of my job. I was responsible for, as a cashier, when you got to work. At that time, I worked at rallies. I worked at Taco Bell. I was responsible for going outside, cleaning the yard out, cleaning the environment up, sweeping trash, because that was a part of the environment, the outside. People would smoke cigarettes and throw cigarettes on the ground or trash. You have garbage cans, but somebody has to clean that up. If not, that's when pest control comes in. And if pest control comes in, that means that business got to take money to sit up here and pay for pest control, because if somebody come up and see pests, they're going to think the food is nasty on the inside and they're not going to want to eat that. Then The people going to come and mark off on that and give you a low health score. So don't think that just because you're at the bottom that you're not worth anything. Use your creativity. Okay? You don't have to try to copy nobody else's style. God gave each one of us individuality with unique things. You don't have to copy anybody. That's all I'm saying. If you are see something on somebody, let that person know thank you. Sometimes those people just want to say, hey, thank you. You're welcome. Even if they don't respond, you can like it. I watch so many channels. I come in on there. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So I do not tag people in there because I don't want their followers to follow me. Sometimes people do that to get people followers. Why are you trying to take somebody's followers? Don't do that. Those people work hard for their content. Even on TikTok, Instagram, somebody write a content and they'll be like, hey, follow. Why are you doing that? What's your purpose? You guys, y'all have a great day. I hope I said something inspiring. All I'm saying is creativity comes from the divine source. Use your uniqueness and more will come to you. All I want to know is if this is what you want, if this is a lifestyle that you want to continue to live, if you want to get followers, if you want a plaque on your wall, you can have that if you want that. Just realize that once that stuff comes, are you able to handle the success that you desire? It's not going to be all fun and games. There's going to be some people that say some things to you. Are you able to handle that? Because if you say the one word, that could cause a lot of people to leave you and everything. So just be mindful of that. And to the person that decided they want to do gift baskets and give gift baskets away, I wish you much success in your business. I wish you much success, and I pray for you that this is your calling, that the infinite divine creator called you to do this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all have a great day. Okay, bye-bye.